Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It's been years since I've filmed anything new for you guys, and that is because I am on a brand new journey. I have been on this journey for over a year now, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But if you are new here, I used to do manifestation videos on this channel, and I used to talk about different techniques that you could use to manifest your reality, take control of your own reality. And although that did serve a purpose in my life at one point, I realized that all we really need is to lean on God's understanding and to ask him for help. And we don't have to use all of these different techniques to live a good life. It is, a good practice to be aligned with your goals and understand them. But I want to talk to you guys today about how you can just bring those to God. Like, you literally can just have an idea of something that you want and pray about it and really meditate on it with God and talk through it with him and see if that's something that he wants for you. And then if that does not manifest into your reality, you can get better. Always. You always get better with God. I hope that you guys stick around. I'll be doing weekly videos. I hope to post them on Sundays every week. And if you have any topics that you like for me to explore, please comment. But essentially, my background here is that I used to heavily practice the law of attraction. I went through a lot of things throughout the years, whether it was family stuff or dealing with anxiety, struggling with friends, like so many different things. And I finally feel like when I need someone or something, that God is going to be here for me, and he has been here for me. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be used by God to deliver what I have to say today. If you are like on your spiritual, let me back up. If you are on your journey with God right now and you are having conversations with him and you're trying to understand the Bible and things are confusing, I recommend getting the Action Bible. And I got this off of Amazon. I don't work with this company or anything. I don't work with any company because I've been MIA, but this book really helped me, and it's so cool. It has such really just awesome graphics, and it really tells you the stories and in detail. It gives you pictures, and then you can really understand and relate to a lot of people in the Bible and their journey. So I wanted to say that. But if you guys see me looking down, it's because I took notes today. I always take notes in my videos, and please bear with me because this is one of my first videos in like 2 years. I think the last video that I did was back in 2022 at the beginning of the year, and it was a manifestation technique. Now we are going to just talk about the good old Lord, and I just encourage you guys to stick with me and it'll get better, I promise. Basically, this video is telling you guys how I changed my life and how I traded manifesting for God, and also like glowing up because of it, and really understanding who I am and my purpose and why I'm here. And this is a journey I'm still on. I'm still trying to understand my purpose and my journey and why I'm here. But I don't think you ever get to this end goal where you really understand. I think that every day is a new journey, and we really have to lean on God to get through this, because some days is a journey that you just never imagine. I did talk to you guys about how I used to lean on manifesting a lot, and I won't lie, like a lot of these techniques worked because of faith. So I was putting my faith in the idea of these things working. And I believe that with faith, we can achieve whatever we want, right? And I believe my faith was always in God. I just wasn't asking him anything. Like, I wasn't asking him for guidance or understanding. And I made this video back in 2019 where I was like, guys, I'm through with this. Like, I don't understand like why I'm constantly leaning on something that is just not, I don't know, just not something that created me, something that has loved me. Like I never understood it. So either way, I ended up making this video and I didn't understand what I was feeling at the time, but I now know that it was just discernment in my heart that was saying, hey, there's a better way. And, God really telling me, like, I'm here for you when you're ready to come back to me, when you're ready to just talk to me. Yeah, I was just leaning on my own understanding. So if we go into Proverbs 3 verses 5 through 6, it says to trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And then it also says in all of your ways, acknowledge him and he shall direct your plans. Well, direct your path. There's a couple of different versions, but isn't that amazing that all I have to do is just lean on God and he will direct me? When it comes to struggling with things like anxiety, which I have just gone to so many places in my mind when it comes to anxiety, but it's like when it comes to dealing with anxiety, there's so many things that I just took on by myself. There's so many like supplements I purchased. There's so many doctors I saw. There's just so many things that are worldly that just did not help me. And if anything, made it completely worse. And I can think of one time where I just got on my knees and prayed to God and said, hey, I need your help. And literally the next day it was answered. So, why did I put myself through all of that? I will never know. But I want to get into how do we lean on God versus, leaning on manifestation techniques. So for one, for everything I do at this point, I'm asking God, like, I don't want it to be about me all the time anymore. I see the world so differently. We can't do this alone. And so I'm asking God. So what does it look like to ask God or talk to God? The first thing I'm doing is praying, and it's not on my knees. It's not like kneeling on my bed. It's more of a closing my eyes wherever I'm at and literally speaking to God out loud or speaking to him in my mind. God is omnipresent, so I know he can hear what I'm saying in my mind, and a lot of it is calling on him and thanking him first and foremost for the things that I have in my life. But then it is simply like going into what is it that I need, right? And I listened to this gospel song. It's by Kim Burrell, I believe, and it's called I Come to You More Than I Give. And it's such a beautiful song, and it really just talks about how we go to God for everything and we don't give him anything. So sometimes I like to say to God that I'm going to give up something or sacrifice something in order to hear from him. But I don't think that's necessary because I don't think God is like a fickle being. That's a whole nother story, but I don't think God wants anything from us but our love. So I try to think about, well, how can I be more loving today to his people that he created? Or how can I be more loving in the world? And that helps me a lot. Second thing is I do a lot of talking about God to the people that I love, to my family, friends, and also people on the internet that I absolutely don't know. I'm going to talk about God at all times because I need God to speak through his people to me sometimes. I don't know if you guys are ever in public and you're just listening to what's happening around you, and someone says something that was so aligned with what you needed to hear, and it wasn't that you're in conversation with them. It's just that it just came out of nowhere. Like, those are the times that I believe that, people are speaking on behalf of the Lord. Like, he has to get that message out somewhere because we're so stubborn sometimes that we may not even hear it. Like my mom, I will hear her talk about God all the time, but doesn't mean I'm going to receive the messages that she's received. But it's those coincidental moments, and that's how I have grown closer to him, and that's how I'll continue to open my heart and be a vessel. And I know that he allows other people to be a vessel for me. Third thing is I rest more. I am not talking about sleeping. I'm talking about pure resting, sitting, and knowing that God is here to protect us and that he has our back at all times. In Matthew 11, verse 28 through 30, he says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." So that really looks like prayer. And then also giving it to him and trusting and having faith that he will protect you from anything that you feel is burdening you, harming you, against you. No weapon will ever prosper that is formed. And it's just important to know that it's okay to rest. I went years working in a corporate job that would not ever allow me to rest. And I could not set boundaries. And I just never called on God to rescue me for a long time. And all he wanted me to do was rest and lean on him. And I'm glad I'm learning this now in life. But again, it's just something I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish I would have known this before. But we grow and we move on. My last thing, and it's the fourth point, is trusting him no matter what. There have been plenty of things plenty of times where I could have just trusted him and have faith, and I just decided to not even tap into that. And it really was out of fear, because I thought my life had to be perfect and aligned to speak with him. I thought I had to stop doing certain things for him to love me. And dang, y'all, it's getting kind of real over here, but I really thought I had to do all of this stuff. And I don't know if it just comes from certain church environments that I've been in before. It's just like so heavy. And even if it gets heavy at this point, like I still have a better journey with God. So I'm willing to go through that, but I still have just so much more to work on when it comes to being my optimal self in this world. And so I lean on things like other women who are also around my age range that are going through a journey or a transition with God, and really just sitting and speaking with him and resting in his word. So I do watch podcasts like Girls Gone Bible. I love them so much. And then I also I watch Soft Life Through Christ. Girls, they're always like they're everywhere. Spreading the word and listening and waiting and fasting. Like, they're so inspirational to me, and I'm always open to just trying to find more like-minded women who just want to serve God and who just want to be a light in this world and have a good life and enjoy our families. And I think a lot of that just starts off with gratitude and thanking God for what he's done. So I am so grateful that you guys stuck around for this video, and I cannot wait to continue to make more videos for you this year in 2024. If you're new, I really would appreciate it if you would subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.